The website you're seeing right here is done completely by AI, and the design and everything about this website is just insane. So if you're here, I'm going to teach you how to build these kinds of website for completely free using Google Anti-Gravity, and you can sell this for upwards of $10,000 or more. Because I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. Oh my god. Ooh. V12 engine. Like, I hope you get the feel of it. Technical mastery, performance, chassis, carbon titanium, dimensions, racing DNA, a bloodline of dominance. I hope you get it. Like, this is a really powerful, and I'd say this is just an amazing website. I hope you agree with me. And if you do, I'll teach you how to do it again from the very scratch. So again, let's get right into it without wasting another second. But I'm just gonna just run through this a few more times. This is just so good. Like, let's start from scratch, and yeah. Sorry about that, boys. It's just so good. I just can't help myself. So again, let's get right into it. So this is the document which you'll be getting like usual. So this is the website one shot, this is the video prompt, and this is the image prompt. So this time, as you can see, the image prompts are super short because I will give you these images which you can directly plug into Whisk, and all you have to do is get the car of your liking and then just say, hey, the angle of a Pagani but into Bugatti, or whatever your car preference may be. So yeah, that's how you can kind of do it. So let's do it from scratch. We'll be using Whisk, we'll be using Flow, we'll be using Google's anti-gravity, and yeah, we'll be using some kind of AI model. So that's kind of about it. You have the prompts ready. You just gotta whip it up. I'm just gonna search Pagani, and as you can see in Pagani, we've got all these different cars. Let's grab one of this. So let's grab this one. What's the car name? Pagani Huayra. Let's click on save image real quick. This is the car we're going to be dealing with, and this is my Whisk board. As you can see, did a lot of things, did a lot of work to get to what I have. But yeah, let's go to Whisk home. So if you want to open Whisk, go to your browser and search for Whisk by Google. Click here, click on enter tool. Once you enter a tool, let's click on upload image. Let's upload the image that we just got from Drive, which is Pagani. So this is the image which we've got from Google. Let's quickly download this image, the front facing view of Pagani. Click on download, and we'll be getting it right now. Click on save. Let's go to Whisk Labs real quick. Let's paste it here. So now we have the angle of the car we want and the car we want. Again, I've chosen a Pagani because the engine explosion type or the engine opening type is the same. So because they are Paganis. So yeah, now let's quickly go to the image prompts, and I say I want a front angle of the Pagani. So let's go to Whisk. Paste it here. I want the front angle of the car. Pagani Huayra to match the Zonda R car. So yeah, just added this here, and we'll be getting this Pagani in this particular format, in the format of Zonda. So again, both are Pagani cars. Car enthusiasts, you guys would know. So yeah, this track vibe, I really like this track vibe because, you know, if it's on a track, we could just trace it like that. So yeah. Again, the background doesn't really matter unless and until, you know, your background image. So when you pop up the engine, so that angle and this angle has to be same, else it won't work out. So again, I'm going to download this image real quick. Let's click on delete, and let's actually grab this open engine shot. Let's go back to Whisk, click on save. Let's add this here, and let's add the original image, which is Pagani. Okay, this is also Zonda. Okay, my bad. Go and delete. Also, I'll let this cook. And let's quickly grab the, I want a rear shot of Zonda R's engine exposed. Paste this here. Similar to the attached image. Kept it super simple for you guys. All of the prompts are just copy and paste, so nothing to actually think about. In case you want to, you know, do it for another car, or if you want to do it for a certain different kind of model, then obviously you'll have to do changes as per your liking. But yeah, so, and I'll also grab this one which we finalized. The car should be on the track. So I don't want maybe an inside of a garage look, but right now, because the car is on the track, let's actually delete this real quick. And yeah, let's keep this particular car image, because we don't want multiple references, else AI would get confused on which reference to actually look at during the generation. Again, the generation is going to take a while. Let's actually keep hammering it. So let's go with this one, I'd say. Yeah. So now we have the start frame and end frame. Let's go to flow and let's do the real magic. So this is flow. Let's switch this to frames to video and let's click on this plus icon. Let's go to upload. And yeah, let's let's grab our image. So let's grab the start frame, which is probably gonna be this one. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's wait for this to cook up. Until then, let's quickly grab the video prompt. So the video prompt is on point and it's exactly what it's supposed to be like. Paste it here. Let's go, I click on agree. So actually have opened instead of, yeah, looking as if they've opened. So yeah, let this cook and then your settings for Google Veo should be Veo 3.1 fast and one generation at a time. The reason being that if you do multiple generations that you don't know what you're like, one generations for me is a sweet spot. I just do one generation at a time and I just quickly grab it all again, do it again, grab it all again, do it again. So mostly it's done within 3 to 4 generations, so you don't need to actually keep hammering this. But yeah, so the next thing you should do is go on desktop and create a folder and name it as Pagani website. Let's keep the color as gray. Double click, and then this is the video we are gonna be using. So let's generate the upscaled version or the original size. Let's download both of this, and then let's go to Google Anti-Gravity. Under Google Anti-Gravity, click on Open Folder, and let's open the folder which we just got, let's open the folder which we just created, which is Pagani website. Click on Open. So once the video is acquired, let's go to EZGif, image search, and click on this video to JPG. Click on choose file, go to downloads and just add the chosen video. To EZGif, and then let's click on upload video. We'll make this video split into 30 frames per second, and we'll just get a bunch of frames which we'll use as the scroll progression. So for example, on 0% scroll, it's gonna say Pagani, and then 30% scroll is gonna talk about the carbon fiber, and then it's again, I hope you get the point. That's how it kind of progresses. So when you scroll, things actually change and actually there's actually a big change there. So let's crank it up to 30 FPS, click on convert to JPG, and let's scroll to the very bottom. Once this is all done, click on download zip. As you could see, now we are reaching a point where it actually opens up, and then okay, this is kind of about it. Click on download frames as zip. Let's name it as Pagani frames. Click on save. So once the frames are downloaded, just simply double click and grab this, and then grab this file. Once it is unzipped and the frames are downloaded, just grab this file and put this into the Pagani website. Put this under Pagani website. Now let's go to Anti-Gravity real quick. As you can see under the folder, the Pagani frames is the only folder that we have, and this contains a bunch of images. So the next thing we need to do is quickly go to your browser, go under the docs and grab this website one-shot prompt. Copy this real quick. Let's come back to Anti-Gravity, paste it here, and then let's click on send. That's all you have to do. The whole website would be done in a few minutes. Once the website is done, it's going to look something similar to this. Again, it's just going to have a street vibe. This is a studio vibe. This is a studio themed or studio vibed website, but that would have a street vibe. But end of the day, it's going to look as premium and exactly like this website. So yeah. Now, apart from this, a lot of people have asked me, Shreyas, how do I deploy this on a website or deploy this on Netlify or some certain servers? You can just simply prompt the agent inside Anti-Gravity that I need a way to set this website up onto a static Netlify temporary URL. Allow me to run npm run build, and then just click on enter. It's going to do its thing, and then you can just type npm run build and you'll get a folder. Then you just have to grab that folder, put it inside Netlify, and it's going to give you a temporary URL. And then the next thing you need to do is connect a domain to the temporary URL, which allows you to put the website on the domain. I hope that makes sense. So while this is building, you just click on accept all changes. Let me try to type it again. I'll just delete this really quick and just open a new terminal. Type npm run build. It's creating a production build, as you can see, and the production build is ready. So this particular folder, out is the production build. The next thing we need to do is let's quickly go to Netlify on the web. And on Netlify, there's an option which says add new project. Click here, click on deploy manually, and then click on browse to upload. Then just locate the out folder inside your projects, click on upload, and then just click upload here. And the folder would be uploaded to Netlify, and you will be able to deploy it. You'll get a temporary URL on which you can view the video or the whole website in it of itself. And if you want to put this on a live domain, then connect the domain to Netlify and then just simply add the project. And when there's an option under custom domain, add the domain which you have bought for yourself. That's kind of about it. Let's kill this terminal. Let's grab a new terminal real quick and type npm start. To deploy this on a localhost URL, just open this up real quick. And boom, this is our Zonda R. I hope this video was valuable. And I hope you enjoyed what you just saw. Do let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. And here's our deployed website. So yeah, this is how it works. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section of this video. Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, just subscribe, like, and share. And if you want to know how to sell this website or how to find prospects to sell this to, comment outreach under this video and I'll make a dedicated video on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Boop.